You wrote it, nigga. You wrote it.
You got beat by a nigga who quit.
Kids, fuck them kids, Milan. I'm a big
die. The thought of pink nipples drives me insane.
You are now watching Zoom In with the homies.
What up, though? Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Zoom with the homies, man. Finna have a fantastic show. We got some guests pulling up right now already. So we're gonna go ahead and get them in here, man. We're gonna have a fantastic time tonight, man. Hope you guys had a great day. And yeah, let's just kick this joint off like this. I see y'all in the comments. What's up, everybody? William, Veggie Girl, Red Smoke, what's popping with y'all? I see ya. So I'm gonna add some people in. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get this thing off and rolling. You feel? Oh, what up, though, good people? How y'all doing, man?
What's up, man? How are you?
How are you?
What up, though?
Chilling, man.
No, that ain't my girl. What up, Tish?
What it do, CP? I still got your shirts over here.
I was just about to say, I got to get my shirts, man. So,
there it is.
What's up to here? I like them glasses, man.
Thank you, man. You know, listen, bro.
Hey,
I be tired, bro. I either don't get enough sleep or I get too much sleep right before the show and I be looking crazy. So
you got a lot of accessories, man.
I do. I have a lot of accessories, bro. That's just kind of just how I live my life. So, you know,
you kind of like a toy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of little shit come with you, like little
interchangeable.
Yeah. What's up, Mateen? What's up, Vanessa?
What up, dog?
Well, listen, man. We about to kick the show off, man. Y'all already know how it goes, man. Zooming with the homies is one of the hottest shows out. And I appreciate y'all for pulling up every night, man. We got some new people in the house, and we got some new mods in the house, too. Tish can't keep her titties out the camera. Shout out to her.
First of all, I'm just trying to get this anyway.
Yeah, I hear you, baby. Ladies and gentlemen,
it's just over there, body buttered up.
Here go Vanessa.
I'm trying to get involved.
Go ahead, Vanessa.
You definitely got involved.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's his debut on Zoom with the homies, man. Very funny comedian out in LA, an amazing writer. You've seen him all across the country. Y'all put your hands together. First time on the show. Make some noise right now for my dog, Mateen Stewart.
What up, guys? How y'all living, man? Y'all looking good?
We living.
Yeah, we good.
I hear about.
You say what?
I don't know you personally. I've never met you in person, but I hear about you a lot.
Oh, you hear about me a lot? Is it good things?
Yeah, great things.
All right,
but
that's
like,
good.
You know what they be hearing. You're like, whoa. What part you hear?
No, I don't.
You know what they be hearing.
I don't know what they be hearing, man.
Well, man, I'm glad you're here, Mateen, man. Appreciate you pulling up to the show, man. I'm glad I got a chance to go back through my messages, man. For people that have been hitting me up, man, it is not my heart. It's literally my head that I forget to reach back out. But we're getting it easier. We got the email, and we're gonna be rolling out a new system in a couple of days. So it make it easy for everybody to get on the show. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a fantastic show, as I said already. Y'all already know her. You've seen her here once before. She came and brought the funny. This is not too long after she got married. She's married now. She off the market. Took too long.
Congratulations.
Ain't no more shooting your shot. She out here, whole married woman. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the amazing comedian, the amazing actor, writer, producer of all types of content. Just got the hair. Anytime they get a new thing going on in their life, they get their hair cut. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Vanessa Fraction.
Yeah. My wedding is actually in April, but I still am off the market. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It works. Thank you for having me on. What's poppin'? Should I put my Cashapp or my But you know what's fucked up? Now that I'm engaged, don't nobody want to give me money no more.
Nah, listen, what you just
when
did.
I was single, I got so many hookups. Like everybody wanted to give me money, like shows, everything.
Well, listen,
now,
What you
CP,
just did
why
at
you
the
looking
top of
like
the show?
that?
What you just did at the top of the show is $5, so you should be straight. At least $5.
Okay, so that was $5. I'm gonna put my Cash App. I'm gonna edit my name and put my Cash App up here, which is a little different. But I'm looking for. What'd you say, love?
No, I was just saying, go right ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm just, just because I'm taken don't mean you can't bless me. Because I'm still here to bless you.
You got a wedding coming up. You got to pay for it.
Got to pay for that wedding.
Exactly. Like my weed man don't give me hookups no more. The dude at the gas station, you go to your normal gas station, they hook you up and shit. I don't get nothing no more.
I understand it be like that. It be like that sometimes, but we're going to get it back. You know what I'm saying? No doubt.
I'm going to get it back. We're
going to get it back. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have seen her on once before. She is Tish Thomas, a.k.a. Miss Fuck Your Feelings, a.k.a. every comedian's go-to for flyers, for websites, for T-shirts. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, she has the most amazing body butter that I have ever tried in my life. Hands down. So y'all know it's real. Let me tell you something about this. I have never put on a body butter that has kept my body moisturized the entire day the way this body butter has. I ain't gonna josh it because people pay me good money to talk about their product, and I tell you, Tish was just like, "Here, try it. Tell me what you think." I was like, "Nigga, I'll tell the world about this for free because it's amazing." So ladies and gentlemen, she's in a number of circles, and you probably don't even know some of the people that have worked with her that she's working with currently. Y'all put your hands together, make some noise for Tish Thomas back on the show.
Mr. Thomas.
What's up, Mr.?
Life has been lit. Thank you, Tahir. I appreciate you because you do get paid good money to talk about stuff, and you do put this stuff for free. So I appreciate you because last time I was on the show, I made like $750, and I guess you guys were talking about it the other day, and I just kept getting orders. I'm like, where the fuck are these orders coming from?
Yeah,
with the homies.
That shit works. TheBodyButters.com. Go there right now, fellas. Get the money.
I told her to go ahead and call them booty butters. Yeah. Call them booty butters. That's what you put it anywhere, and a nigga's going there.
That's true. the bracelet, you got pineapple.
That shit, yeah.
The bracelet,
ass yogurt.
Check it though. You can't even see it because of the light. But this is Can I Hit It Again? When I tell you, when I launched this, it sold out. Yeah, it smells amazing.
Hell yeah. What you got, Vanessa?
No, I was trying to put my face closer so I could see it. Let me hit it again.
I thought you was trying to smell it.
If you DM me, I'll send you something for free. Just DM me your address because you getting ready to go on a honeymoon and you're gonna need this. Can I hit it again and again?
Oh my god, I wanted to hit it.
I have one party.
And Sydney has a beard butter out there. The beard butter smells fantastic. I'm talking about. I use the beard butter on my body, so I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't give a shit. I use it all over.
Oh man, let's get weird.
It has vitamin E.
Shut up, CP.
It's getting weird, nigga. What type of nigga want the beard butter on his ass, nigga? What type of nigga?
Whoa!
What type of nigga?
Everybody got blue hair.
Is it beard?
It's just called. It's just. Hey, all right, for sure. Hey man, hey, I don't know what freckle niggas do. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a different type of nigga.
Freckle niggas.
Last but definitely not least, man, he is one of the hometown heroes of the city. He is also one of the most talented people I have ever come across, and one of the most solid brothers I've ever met in my entire life, ladies and gentlemen. You guys love him on the show. He's regular. He always brings the energy up 16 notches because that's just the type of person he is. Coming back, writer, producer, executive producer, comedian, actor. Y'all put y'all goddamn hands together for my dog, comedian CP.
Oh, man, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate the intro. You make a nigga feel good on the intro. You damn gotta look around. Like, oh, okay, this one ain't me. He said, brother, this brother right here got saved one time, and man, nigga, I'm like, who this nigga talk about? But no, man, what's up, man? Happy to be back, man. What's up, y'all? Brother, this brother right here got saved.
Oh, something just happened.
What's going on?
Your microphone got too happy or something. Oh, you froze up again. Damn, CP, you there?
He froze.
CP stayed freezing. He froze earlier.
Okay,
back. I was going to talk shit about him and I couldn't because he came back.
Niggas talk shit about me.
I was talking shit about you, CP, but you came back and shit. Like you
no, it's good. Don't worry. I talk
in.
shit about everybody. So everybody
I
just feel free to talk shit about me.
Well, that's what I'm trying to start first.
What they don't know is that CP does voices and he got a talking weed. Y'all heard about Reggie Bo?
Reggie Bo.
Yeah. What? Talk about it, nigga. Talk your shit, CP.
Well, Reggie Bo is a it's like a Jim Henson style Muppet puppet, and I've been doing puppeteering for over probably 12 years now.
What?
And so, yep. I didn't work with Jim Henson. I didn't work with Kevin Clash, who's like Elmo. I didn't work with like some of the more I didn't train a lot in the last decade, and so
that's
yeah, Reggie Bo.
Dudes, right?
Yeah, that's a dude.
Yeah, but I ain't
that
one of the niggas.
That don't matter.
Oh yeah, The nigga's one of the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I heard he be puppeteering niggas too. It ain't got shit to do with me. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the nigga is, you know what I'm saying? And so, I do my thing now. I just kind of took kind of like my persona and a little bit of stuff I learned plus my own twist, and that's Reggie Bo. It's on YouTube. Y'all can check it out.
Nice.
Goddamn right you can, man.
He stick his hands in things.
The Detroit's finest.
Yeah.
What up, though? What up, though?
But that's a whole fool. You a whole fool for that. His hands and things.
And I tell people who are the most
women out here, they sell a toilet like this for women. I mean, it's the women out here getting this is the hand 40 with. Yeah.
He just went max headroom on us.
What happened?
I don't know. It was like that the taxi driver in the first Total Recall.
I can't even see what he's saying, but all you see is this.
CP, are you on Chrome? Are you on a Chrome browser?
Obviously not. No, he's not.
I got
that nigga on dial-up. He on that.
This a hubcap. This a hubcap. This ain't even Chrome. Hold on, let me see. I'll be right back. Y'all go ahead and let me get my shit together. I'll be right back, man.
All right, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
You gotta reset that browser. Hey, don't talk shit about Detroit internet. Detroit internet, okay?
Oh no,
people got that Detroit internet.
I'm from Detroit. My internet.
But listen, man, y'all weren't on the show yesterday. The show yesterday was ridiculous. Keisha was telling us about how she was cool with some nigga. Her and some niggas used to hang out. She went to go visit him in jail. She caught the nigga up in jail. He had his other chicks coming up on the same day. The shit was ridiculous. It was a good time. So, Detroit at its finest.
That sound like three girls I went to high school with.
Keisha, though, because I used to visit dudes in jail when I was in my 20s. Once you get out your 20s, you got to stop visiting.
Yeah, it was an old story. Good.
Okay, well then good. I was been saying, how old is Keisha?
Vanessa was about to start an outreach program. Like, bitch, get your shit together. Come over here to the grown side.
And that nigga ain't gonna give you no ring now, not the kind you want. He give you a cock ring. He ain't gonna give you no real ring.
Visited in jail.
Oh,
look, cock ring, not no
real cock ring. Well, listen, man. We about to kick this show off, man. Y'all, please take care of my guests, man. They got the Cashaps up. Tish has the website for the body butter, so if you guys want to grab that body butter, you can do that joint. Tish, somebody said, when is the dessert one going to restock?
You know what? It's back in stock. Let me get that together right now. I don't want you guys to feel like you are without. It just came. I just got back in town. It's back in stock.
Yeah, that's
Tish got that good skin too.
Let me tell you how
she got that back to life, back to reality, back to however they want me.
Is that the same song?
Yeah.
Okay. She just did all the parts by herself, Matina.
I got you. She do look like she was in Toto.
I want to give a shout out to all my team, man. Shout out to the Moore Mob. Shout out to the Scary Squad. Shout out to the MooreMods, man. We got a new mod in the house. She's checking it out tonight, seeing if she wants to be a part of it. So shout out to her. We'll introduce her after we get her formal, how it went and everything. But shout out to everybody that's helping to make this this movement really happen, man. I appreciate you guys, and shout out to everybody watching. Definitely appreciate y'all. See you glasses up, more mob in this bitch. And a huge shout out to the Rewatch Gang, because we are here every night, man. I really rock with y'all. And I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for the Rewatch Gang, but I'm gonna do something special for y'all. Maybe like a midnight movie marathon or something like that, where we start at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and we go to like 2 or 3, so we can watch a movie or watch a couple shows or something like that. But I really want to get y'all involved and fuck with y'all, because I want y'all to know that I appreciate y'all. Shout out to the rest of the MooreMods. We got Stephen Ocon, Hippie Goes, Jennifer Rivas. I appreciate y'all, man. And we about to kick this goddamn show off. Remember, y'all can bless the guests at any point throughout the show. Y'all can shop at thebodybutters.com, you know what I'm saying? And you can also bless the MooreMods. They have a Cash App, it's $, the MooreMods. It's in the description right now. So let's go ahead and kick it off, man. February's here, nigga. Like, that shit is here right now. We got, fellas, you got about 2.5 weeks to get your goddamn gifts together for Valentine's Day, if you do that type of thing. Ladies, in the relationships, do y'all feel some type of way if your mate or your spouse does not get you a Valentine's Day gift? Is that a requirement?
You want me to go first?
Go for it.
No, bitch. No. Go, baby. You feel?
I don't care. My thing is, I don't give a shit what you get me on a day. I care how you treat me and how you make me feel. I'm grown now. Them gifts don't mean shit no more. Fuck that teddy bear. Fuck all that shit. How did you make me feel that day and every day?
Okay. What about you, Vanessa? Let me hear something.
I was inspired by what Tish said. I was the choir. I'm sitting here like, and no, I'm just playing, but no, I feel the same way she does. That I care about how you treat me more 365. You know what I'm saying? That day don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking around and you ain't doing no housework, you ain't really paying the bills, you half-assing on everything, and that day you give me some extravagant gift, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, at this point, we got a house together, we got life together. So whatever we do, it's fine at that point. You know?
I'm gonna tell you, for real, the dudes who gave me the biggest gifts were the biggest fuck ups.
Ooh,
dead ass. Like, I've been done for, but it's just like, nigga, you are terrible. The rest 364 days. You're good on holidays, but every other day you suck.
The dude who gave me the best gifts wasn't my dude.
Who's dude?
Now that's not your business. All I'm saying. Over the years, the guys that gave me the best gifts was not really my dude. We had no commitments, no titles. They just said, I want to bless you today.
Because he was trying to get it in.
Well, he gets it in. That's how he knew to bless me.
Hey. he wanted to continue to get it in. That's why I do it.
Come on now. Come on, Martin.
You got to keep refilling that tank.
That's funny. Let me ask the audience something. Audience members and anybody that may be single and dating right now. If you are dating, right? Let's say you're dating, you got a group of 2 or 3 people that you talk to. Here and there. It's nothing too serious, but it's not too casual. Like, you've been dating for 3-4 months now. Are you required to get that person a gift? If it is casual, it's not boyfriend and girlfriend. That's just like, hey, you up? Yeah, come through. I just open up a bottle. Let's hang out. Are you required to get that person a gift?
I'm required to get you a bottle, just like I normally do. I'm coming with a bottle of weed, or this, or that. Maybe a little extra some. Maybe I came with a sandwich this time.
I think it's extra credit.
He said, hell no. Donut shop. You ain't gonna come with a donut? Your name Donut Shop. God damn.
What do you mean extra credit? But like, if you do it, like, you just get points above the rest of the people.
Yeah, you get points above it. But also it sets an expectation of other things. So you can't do too much, because sometimes when you do certain things, people expect certain things. So you just got to make sure that you keep it like nice, like simple. Like you said, get a bottle of champagne, flowers. Flowers works. Buy a plant.
Little t-shirt, plant. Do you see behind me? I don't know if you can't see the plant. I like plants.
Buy a plant. Give them some responsibility. Because if they can't,
I'm grown now. I'm grown now.
They can't keep that plant alive. They ain't the one for you.
Wait, hold now. Don't judge now, because some of my flowers die. Some of my plants die. I'm not that mature.
CP.
Hey, CP, I forgot about you, boo.
Welcome back, CP.
Yo, pass the blunt, CP.
Guys. What up, though? My sister.
We're talking about Valentine's Day. Do you have to get a gift if you just dated someone?
Yeah, you do, because girls get to talking shit about you. See, you always competing with the nigga that's hitting right now, even if you not fucking. A bitch ain't go. I mean, a woman ain't go get letting no pussy overlap. She gon' nigga. You always competing with the other nigga.
Who?
You always competing with the other nigga.
Go back. A bitch who or a lady?
A bitch, you always competing with a bitch other nigga. But I'm talking to my nigga. Come on, I don't do it. I'm talking to my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Get me canceled. I call niggas everything.
Come on, it's Black History Month. You can't say with these ladies, these females. He
cleaned it up the first time. The first time he said a bitch, he's like, my bad, a woman. He cleaned it up the first time. Then when you ask him the bitch, he's like, okay, I doubled down on the bitch.
He doubled down on the bitch now. I ain't gonna lie, he doubled down.
Yeah, he doubled down the second time.
Because you dared me to. You dared me to.
You had to.
Yeah, I'm a real ass nigga. Hey, if you was real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga, then I'm real ass nigga, give a fuck about a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real. Like, I mean, what you want me to do? That was a #1 hit. Somebody was banging that shit.
Patrick, shut the fuck up. Talking about CP speaking truth. You don't know my motherfucking truth.
He got a Bone Thugs and Harmony shirt on.
I hear you.
I can't trust him.
Y'all that's the audience we have right now.
Nah, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. See, you get a little bit of both sides. You get a little bit of both sides, Vanessa.
Look my lip out. Let me go light my joint. Fuck you, CP. A real nigga come through on the Valentine.
Hey, listen.
Anyway, though.
I do agree that, like what Mateen said, if you do too much up top and y'all just casually dating, it's nothing serious, then now they're gonna expect that same behavior for birthday. They're gonna expect that same behavior for, when they get in a bind. They're gonna expect that same behavior when y'all start talking or make it even if y'all don't make it.
Why can't we have expectations? That's what I don't understand. Like, if you come high, why can't you stay high?
Here's the thing, Tish, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. You also have to understand. I'm talking to the people out there that might be new to the dating game. All I'm saying is, whatever you do, you got to be consistent with it. You can't give somebody a 5-star dinner for Valentine's Day, right? 5-star dinner, champagne, all that, and then for their birthday, you give them a $25 gift card for H&M. Like, that's all I'm saying.
You know what? That's the problem, though. If that's all you got, then that's all you got. And I'm gonna appreciate the $25 gift card, and I'm gonna appreciate the Ruth Chris dinner. But
everyone's not you though. And here's the thing: what happens is,
but this is a TED talk for niggas right now. You could appreciate.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm gonna be honest with you, Tish. What you just said hit the core. Niggas go hard when they're trying to get the pussy, but then when they got it and this little shit come around, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, don't ever think we tell women not to get too comfortable, but we can't get too comfortable neither. Like, if she cold, niggas want to fuck your girl, nigga. Trust me. I seen 2 bums fucking. So that means that a bum got nigga, listen, niggas want to fuck your girl. Nigga, don't ever act like niggas don't. And a nigga will come with some roses when your dumb ass come with a bag of weed. Then what's gonna happen?
Let me tell you about how I prefer the weed over the roses, though.
The rose is gonna die.
I smoke roses too. You can crumble a little rose into the weed.
See, I'm not here for
little rose, little lavender. You crumble that in the weed. Smoke that too.
And it all depends on your history with the person. Like, if you started dating someone on January 25th and y'all only gone out twice, you can't expect to have plans for Valentine's Day.
You can't expect to have.
I think you can, right? You can.
Because you don't know who that other person is dating. If y'all only went on 2 dates.
That doesn't matter, nigga. Make the best dick win. Y'all be worried about shit that don't have nothing to do with y'all.
No.
Hold on, wait a second. I've never heard.
Whoever the other person is, come hard.
I've never heard "May the best dick win." That right there is hilarious, Tish.
I'm just saying, like, I don't. When you
but it goes both ways, though. Maybe he don't want to date you on Valentine's Day.
Ain't nobody ever single, right? There's always somebody around. So you're already in competition. You may as well go hard or go home, depending on what you're trying to do.
But sometimes you don't want to go that hard because you don't want to. You don't want to.
Say that, but don't hold back who you are. Don't ration out who you are based on what somebody else may or may not be doing.
That's why I said it's extra credit.
Listen, I'll say this, and I'll move on to the next topic. If whatever you're gonna do, be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, y'all know who y'all dealing with. Y'all do enough research on the niggas Instagram and TikTok and Facebook to tell what type of person he is, what type of parent he is. If that nigga give you a 5-star restaurant date for Valentine Day, but you know he's staying with his mom and you know he don't see his kids, don't expect that nigga to change who he really is. All those pictures are showing you who he really is. And fellas, the same thing applies to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe a motherfucker when they show you. That's all I'm going to say. Believe them when they tell you who they are.
Got it.
That's the real deal.
Hey, did you pay your Wi-Fi bill?
I mean, if I didn't, I wouldn't even be on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying. Hold on.
You gotta upgrade the modem.
Can I say this, dog? Can I say this? Y'all know I'm not no Avenger. I don't have no X-Men Wi-Fi power. I'm a slave to what we got, baby. This is what it is. Tonight, my shit on chop and screw. So I'm trying, dog. Like,
you
So
sound
all
good
of a
now.
sudden, we enchanted.
That nigga said, I ain't no Avenger. You
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we
nigga, what's wrong with your
enchanted.
Wi-Fi? Like, nigga, I don't know. Like, the fucking Wi-Fi shit.
Yo, you got a whole setup though. You can't have no whole setup and then sit up there and act like
green
you don't-
screen.
You got to set up. You do
You
got
gotta-
to
On everything.
You got a game
question
chair.
to here. I did about 80 of these bitches. Have I ever been chopped and screwed ever?
You never have. You never have.
So
But on
That's
today,
the
though.
thing.
going wrong.
That's
But
what
on
people-
today, though.
That's what people call the question because of your consistency. So when you
Right.
lack that consistency, that's what people gonna point out. It's just
You
like
see
in
that?
any type of
Man,
relationship.
exactly. Oh,
People always pick up on your downfalls, man. You
Man,
can,
there it is.
You can be great, and you fuck up once, they gonna talk about
with
that.
you. I don't have
See?
no history.
There it
It's my
is.
first
See?
time with you.
But
Exactly.
you gotta
This-
give people
this-
grace too.
Vanessa first time with me.
Right. So to me, you just chopped and screwed, period.
Yeah, and that's how you gonna always remember me. That's crazy.
Pretty
I'm
much till the next
I'm
time.
sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Till
I
the
like
next
cheek,
time.
though. I like them.
Oh.
I like the cheekbones for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like them cheekbones like a motherfucker. I don't know. That you know, tell your husband he got a nice cheekbone, chisel face, young lady. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. He'll feel
Yeah.
these cheeks tonight.
Yeah, them features look a la carte. Like he was like, give me the number 3 cheek with the chin. Give me the second chin. Run it back. Give me the second chin.
I wish I could have picked the number 2 teeth though, because my bottom row is fucked up. But besides that, I'm good. I appreciate
Not
that.
too late.
Vanessa, are you getting back out there on the road? I know a lot of people are kind of slowly putting their foot in that water real quick. Are you excited or you are in a hurry to get back out there on the road?
I'm not in a hurry, but I'm glad to be on the road. My first road show that I accepted is going to be Valentine's Day in Philly. I've been asked to do some others, but I've been turning them down because I just haven't been on a plane. I've been very weird about it, you know what I mean, or whatever. But I'm good. I'm happy, and it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? With people being out of work and all these things going on, I feel fucked up to turn down money. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I take my COVID test. I do the best that I can. I stay safe. But yeah, you know, I'm blessed to, you know, be able to have those offers. So I'm accepting them at this point. And my first show will be in Philly on February 14th. I'm a little bit nervous, but a lot of people been flying, so I can't be acting like this new shit.
I just got off the plane.
Thank you, Tish. So how did you feel, darling?
I feel fine. My thing is I'm not gonna lie and say it's not scary, but at the same time, I keep hearing comedians say I'll die without comedy. Like it's not even worth living if I can't do what I love to do.
Hold on now. I got a mic set up. I got a mic set up in my living room. I can take this whole computer right on down there, and we can do comedy right there in my living room. I can, in fact, invite some folks over. It could seem like a comedy club. I got drinks and everything. I'm not gonna die.
Some people go so hard and go so extreme, and I don't know if it's just for the highlight or what, but because I saw a tweet where this dude was like, this was on Twitter yesterday. He since deleted it because he said, I'll fill out an application for slavery right now if I have to have sex with a condom on, or if I can't have raw sex, something like that.
Fill out the goddamn application, you nasty balls, dirty balls.
Come on, Tish. Come on, Tish. You duck butter motherfucker.
Higger, why is it not like, nigga, keep your rawness to yourself? Why is that even something to brag about? Like, nigga, just keep that. Like, nigga don't even need to know. Like why is that though? That's that 8th grade smell my finger shit. Like, nigga, I don't nobody give a fuck. You went. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out with that. Let's
go like this. Me and you just now. Me and you. That was dope.
In the false category. Like, nigga, I was in it. Like, nigga, because you snitching on her too. Whole ass nigga, leave the shit alone.
It's nobody's business.
Man. Come on.
But that's why I know COVID's spreading, because niggas still don't wear condoms. You know that there is all kind of diseases, and you still out here smashing raw, because I see kids.
That goes both ways, though. Come on now, don't just say niggas.
When I tell you,
I'm talking about, man. What you talking about, man?
We can't stop the children now. Tish,
all the women that got caught up when you think he putting it on, he keep rattling shit, and you think he putting the condom on, but he just making noise and shit, and then he put it in. You know
that's assault.
Yeah.
That's what?
That's not funny, Ted.
Listen, he got a thick rapper.
He just making noise down there. You think he putting the condom on? He doing this.
If he do the Harry Houdini, that's assault.
Man, fuck that. Girls know when they got some raw dick. When they got that.
No, you don't.
Girls
you
know.
Always know you got no raw dick.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes
right now. Let somebody put some saran wrap on their finger, put it in your mouth, see if you know the difference.
What the fuck?
Oh, come on now.
I was gonna let that pass.
He ain't never had that before.
Thank you for letting it pass. Thank you.
Somebody take Vanessa's joint from her.
It's that Red Bull gave her them wings.
Yeah, your little experimental hypothesis is just fucked up. Like, we need to try something else. Yeah,
she's like,
very simple. Close your eyes. I'm a crinkle a rapper. Okay, now look. Now in your mouth, like, nigga, what the fuck?
Like, oh, now you see it. Now you're pregnant. Oh man.
Like, no, you gotta take 2 shots of Patron, turn the TV on, but the lights is off. Crinkle a rapper. You can't tell.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
How y'all been liking this Busted challenge?
It's the old people for me. The old people with the Busted challenge are lit. Now, I will say Chloe killed it. She did kill it.
Yeah.
Chloe,
from Chloe.
Who's Chloe? Oh, Chloe, the little Chloe, the singer.
That'd be funny.
She grew it up on her shit. She grew it up. Yeah. Go ahead. She grew it up.
It's so funny how shit just catch fire though, man. That shit spread like a virus for real. And everybody
did you do it, Mateen?
No, I didn't do it. I don't bust it. I didn't do no busted challenge.
The fact that TikTok can break a record is crazy. It just has to be TikTok at this point, and you could go platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Because you could also bust down into a little ugly ass booty, and that shit cannot go platinum. Like, it ain't just the fact that it was the challenge.
Oh man, he was
I feel like that's a good point.
Oh my god, he got the busted. His internet is busted.
Come on, man. Internet busted was the word.
It sounded like just to make a good point too. That
he had his face too. He was ready.
Yeah,
I was ready for some prolific.
Yeah, it was good. I was giving y'all like a little Stephen A, but it's over now. So you know what I'm saying. But you know,
the rant was boiling, man.
Have y'all seen the busted videos where when they drop down, it goes to them fucking somebody?
Yeah, my friend passed me that the other day.
No, sir.
Tish, it's so many of them now. I was just like, oh, y'all just doing whatever.
They just because they try to promote their OnlyFans. That's what they're doing. It's on Twitter, and they just promote.
You gotta go to Twitter. Listen,
why is Twitter Pornhub? Like, what is this?
Twitter, you can do whatever you want to do on Twitter.
Hold on, Tish. I don't like your accusatory tone. Okay, don't say it like, why is Twitter Pornhub? You need to go.
Oh, Tish, I like it. Come with that energy. Why are you showing this shit?
I really got a question though. Like, we've all been suspended for doing something stupid on Instagram and Facebook, right? It's the police. But when you go to Twitter, it could be like you could just be scrolling and just be a pussy.
Yes, it can. Like when Biden won, it was like,
I didn't know.
Like Biden, butthole, Biden, butthole, Biden. That was a Twitter feed.
Biden, pussy Biden.
That's because sometimes you forget, like you in public.
He said,
like,
don't bust it to the fuck, and said, bust it.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though.
They do everything. They bust it down to whatever.
Look, they said, please let us know which handles these are so we can figure it out.
I would retweet it, but that's not really the tone. Like I listen. You got to be careful with Twitter because Twitter will low key dry snitch on you hard. You can't forward nothing. Well, you could DM something to somebody, and that's the only way you can get out of like somebody saying. But if you like it, if you retweet, everybody see your moves on Twitter.
Even if you like it, they see your moves.
You got to be very stealth with your moves on Twitter. So I just be like, nope. I just send it to myself. I save it for me.
Yeah, I didn't went back and man taking likes and shit like, oh shit, let me get that off here. I got motherfuckers from the church. But anyway, no, but
motherfuckers from the church.
Not from the church.
No, motherfuckers from the church, Vanessa. You got to say the whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, motherfuckers from the church.
At least he didn't say bitches from the church. Come on.
Because they had called everybody bitches just a little bit earlier.
Who did?
You CP?
I didn't call everybody bitches. I said the bitches that was doing this.
Point taken. Point taken.
Back to the motherfuckers at the church, CP.
Back to the thank you, Mateen. Bring it back into point. Go ahead, Mateen.
You know what I'm saying? So, but no, like shit getting so lit. Wasn't no butt naked Tootsie Rolls. Wasn't no Tootsie Roll video.
Yes, there was. It was called Freaknik, and they closed that shit down before everybody could go. Yes, there was. There just wasn't no iPhones. There wasn't no.
There was no cameras. It wasn't as accessible because if like all this shit was accessible, like when I was in high school, I would still be in high school. Like if I had Twitter in high school, man, wouldn't get no grades.
I'm gonna be honest.
A lot of you bros is going through a prolonged adolescence, so I'm sure.
Oh, wow. All right, now. I'm saying like, do you understand that a society that doesn't shun anything and allows people to do what they do so that it's not taboo, shit could be different. Like
that's Amsterdam. That's Amsterdam.
The more you taboo something, the more people do it.
Got you.
So like Amsterdam, just about everything is legal, right? Yeah. Like almost every drug is legal.
Have you been?
We were there last year.
Let me tell you about how beautiful it is, though. Please continue.
So why you asked him if he been when you knew you had been?
No, because I just wanted to have a conversation about how much is not the red light district.
I love how you held back. I love how you held back on your adventures until you made sure other people had that adventure.
Amsterdam was clean. It wasn't a whole lot of trash on the streets. No. The red light district just looked like a neighborhood. They got hella brownstone. It looked like the Cosby neighborhood.
Bicycles. There's a beach
around here. The red light district, like no. Okay. I'll give it that. The curves was cool.
But listen, in a red light district, you can get and see anything. Like obviously, you can go have sex in one of the rooms. There's also a theater where you can watch like a live sex show, like people doing tricks.
The donkey show.
They didn't have a donkey. It was all people. It was like
they had the donkey show when I was there.
Well, now you went to Mexico. That's different. Here's the thing. It was a dude on the corner. It was a dude on the corner selling balloons full of laughing gas. Like they were selling, you could get weed, you could get coke, everything. Like you could get coke in the stores, bro. Like everything was legal. So it wasn't like you didn't feel weird getting it. It also was like nobody trying to rob nobody to get it. It was just like everybody was fucking chill, bro. Like it was crazy. I had never seen anything like that.
Anywhere in the country, that is my favorite place. You didn't even talk about that there's a beach 30 minutes from the red light district called Zanzibar. And they all ride bicycles because they're all healthy. That's the most bicycles I've ever seen in the world.
Yes. Yeah. Yo, I will admit that. And they ride it year long too, Tish. Like even in the winter, they ride like bicycles make up. I think they said like something like 40% of the transportation in Amsterdam.
They do, but have you ever stayed for an extended period of time?
I was there for
my only thing is if you don't have a lot of money, the living dwellings are narrow. As Americans, we are used to space. So as lovely as all these things you're saying are, which they are, and the nightlife is even lovelier because it's beautiful people from all over the world, and the club life, you're like, douche, douche, douche. Everybody's beautiful. It's great. No, that ass.
Wait, what are you like?
Only thing, yeah, baby.
Get the club cracking again. Just get
Everybody's beautiful and shit.
Yeah.
Heineken,
yeah.
I mean, it was going down. But the only thing was in the Netherlands, as they said, is, and they talk, everybody's friendly, all that. It's like the way it's like thin. The toilet area, everything is like, it's smaller. You get what I'm saying? Like people be living in boats on the canal, like it's the tiny house situation.
A lot of Europe is like that. And Pierre, I don't know for sure if coke is legal over there, Pierre. All I'm saying is I saw a white substance near the register where I was checking out. I know they got pre-rolls there. I know they got weed there and all of that. So I just assumed it was coke.
I think the only thing that's not is they frown upon it. I think they frown upon it.
I don't know.
They frown upon
they
heroin.
They don't frown.
They do frown on heroin.
I didn't buy it. I can't verify it because I didn't buy it. All I can say is, Vanessa, you are not wrong with that. The rooms are small, and so we go there. You get a double bed. You gonna get in there. You be like, you put these bitches together, and this ain't shit to afford.
They don't sell a queen. I know they sell a queen. They don't sell a king bed. When I lived in France, they didn't sell a bed bigger than a queen.
No, they pushed the twins together.
They don't have as much space, but don't go to Amsterdam during Christmas time if you don't like to see white people in blackface.
Oh yeah.
Zwart Pizza.
South Africa, I absolutely would. I would move.
I read an article.
Huh?
I read an article, but I heard you.
Because their Santa Claus, he has a mascot, and it's a black figure. His name is Zwarte Peter or something like that. And they all dress in blackface, and they go around as his character.
Pierre Canty said he live in the Netherlands right now. So did you see are they still doing the blackface character? Because I had read an article about it. They said the tradition is fucked up. Yeah, thank you, babes. I read an article about it, but I was like, do they still do it in 2021? Did they stop?
How hot
Black Peter, right?
Black Peter.
I was there and saw that. I wouldn't even know what to do.
I know, right?
You'd be like,
and they thought, does Black Peter give you candy? Because I might excuse it.
No, he gives you Newports and Hennessy. I'm kidding. They're so racist. They are so racist. We're Americans still to them, but to the immigrants, the Africans, they hate the Africans over there.
Wow, why?
Most places I go, people hate Africans. Like, because when I went to China, I was an American when I went to China.
Why are you saying like that, Mateen?
Right.
It's just my experience. That the places that I've been, like they see me as an American, but they were like, "Oh, you're American." But like even in China, if you're from an African country, you can't teach English, and even on the applications, they say no chocolate faces because they don't want. Even if like in Nigeria, my friend's Nigerian. They won't hire him to teach English in China.
Even
though English is his first language from being from Nigeria.
Roast, huh?
Yeah, but they'll give a Russian
chocolate
faces. Yeah,
they'll have that on the application. Yeah, no chocolate
face.
Look at the comments. He's not lying. Yep.
Wow. Oh, I gotta look at the. How do you look at the comments?
I'm throwing them on the screen too. I'm throwing them on the screen.
Mateen's not lying.
Because people have because Europeans still have such a negative, like everywhere you go, like in other places take that European ideology and they have such a negative connotation about people from African countries, and that's why it's interesting going to another country to be an American when you're not like in America. I'm just like. I'm a black person, but when I went to China,
you're the African in America. That's how they think that's here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, they didn't say like, "Oh, look at that black person." It was like, he's an American. So it's just weird going on because we have a different experience being American because we still have that American badge that around the world that's still number one. We're still number one. So
I went to when I was in London. They knew I was from the States because they might as well just said I was fat because they kept calling me Big Man.
Call you what?
They're calling you Big Man.
They're like Big Man. Big Man. States.
Big Man.
Big Man.
Yeah.
Were you like a little heavier back then? Were you like a little heavier probably back then? Like a little couple more pounds?
This was actually my first. This was my first time. So this was 2018. I hadn't started on my weight loss thing, but niggas. I mean, like I've always been stocky. They just was like, yeah. They looked at me. They was like, he doesn't wear diesel jeans. He doesn't wear like. They was just like, yeah, you got to be American. Big mouth.
Husky. You always been husky.
Husky. Yeah. I told everybody about that experience because London is one of my favorite cities. Absolutely love it. Amsterdam is another one of my favorite places to travel. However, Paris, never had to go a day again in my life.
Oh, the rude as fuck, man.
You went to the wrong spot. I got friends. No.
Yeah, they rude as fuck in Paris, bro.
Oh, Tish, let me explain why. Let me explain why. They, Parisians, do not respect anyone who is not a natural born Parisian or does not speak French. And if you have both of those things not going for you, they don't fuck with you at all. It don't. They had people. The lady was in our hotel at the restaurant at our hotel. Kept walking by our table. I had my mom, my sister, my wife, and my god sister there, and we were trying to get ketchup for the table. This bitch passed us 46 times. I had to talk to the manager.
Say it right.
Well,
I didn't say excuse me.
I'll say this.
I didn't say excuse me, right?
No, that's.
I've had the same experience.
Pardon.
You said pardon.
I still have friends in France. I'm not gonna let you do France like that. I have friends in Paris. I went to Black Paris and kicked it and had the time of my life and didn't speak a lick of French.
But you with your friends though?
No, they weren't. I don't speak. I have friends in France and I still don't speak French, but they speak English. I can't let you say that all people in France are like that. That's like going to New York and getting pushed out the way and say everybody in New York ain't shit.
When I was there with my family,
French people though, Tish.
They're French people. They're from France. They still have restaurants in France. That's not true.
When I was there with my family, we had the same experience as Tahir had. We almost got hit with a car. I've never they're so rude. It wasn't a good experience when I was there.
They don't have lines to separate the lanes. Like if you're on top of the Eiffel Tower, you look down because it's a roundabout around the Eiffel Tower. There are no lines in the roundabout to keep you in your lane. The motherfuckers they do whatever the fuck they want to do over there. And I was just like, yo, they out here.
It's like marbles, man. It's just like everyone's like,
they was literally like, just get in where you feel in, my nigga. Like it was.
Somebody said you had to say, bitch, excuse me.
Pardon?
Yeah. Excuse-moi, bitch. Excuse-moi. Give me some fucking ketchup or whatever.
Excuse me and excuse-moi sounds enough alike for her to have stopped. Okay, that's all.
Excuse me. Hey, you.
That's true.
Excuse me is universal.
You should attempt to speak it. Like, just try. You're still.
Excuse me was good. Excuse me.
Trying to go high.
Thank you, Timothy.
That nigga, somebody go low, I get low too. Nigga,
yeah, I mean, I had the same experience in Paris. I've never been anywhere else in France, so I can't speak. But I had the same exact experience as you, specifically at the restaurant.
Yeah. I tell you what, I would never go again. I never have to go again. They could offer me an absurd amount of money, and I'd be like, because I did everything I needed to do on my first time there. I did the Louvre. I did Eiffel Tower.
You go to the top.
I went to the top. I went to the very top. Yeah,
apartment with Thomas Jefferson apartment up there. Yeah,
it's 2 elevators. You had to get out for one, and then you had to take it. I did all of that. I had the desserts. I went to the bridge where they had all the locks at, but they cut all the locks off, and now they got the plexiglass. Huh?
The bridge fucked up. The locks fucked up the bridge.
Yeah, it was weighing the bridge down.
Where is it? Is it like you got to get some specific desserts?
Nah, they're famous for their tarts
and their pastries.
Yeah, the tarts.
A chocolate croissant.
You can go back just for croissants, but you can get those in the airport.
Yeah. I'll never go again.
Get on the metro.
I get my croissants at Kroger's.
It's not the same. It's not the same, Vanessa.
Hey, chocolate croissant.
The food is really good, though. The food that I had.
The croissants are something to be like. If I could recreate that, I would make a gang of money. The croissants are fire.
Yeah.
What we have is not a croissant.
Hold on, I want to highlight this real quick because Nikki said if you are in Germany and you attempt to speak the language, they appreciate it. Now, I can't speak for that. I can't speak for that. All I know is people, right? And I know I've been to restaurants and I heard people who were not native to America trying to speak English, and then the waiter be like, "Oh yeah, I got you," and then they turn their back like, "This goofy motherfucker," and I feel like that's universal.
I think in Germany, why they get excited because they have a history of wanting everyone to speak German. So if you're speaking German, they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, let's do it."
Go for it. I was there. Was it a year or so ago? I have fun everywhere I go. I mean, maybe because I'm a comedian. I think maybe that's it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going in with a comedian. What, Tish?
I said, here's a comedian. He said that.
Well, I'm
Hey.
Where did you go to Berlin and perform?
I've been to Berlin before.
Yeah, I was there. I was supposed to. It got canceled.
But that was a military thing.
Yeah, my trip got canceled. March 12th of 2020.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and that was years and years ago. But when I went to Berlin, was a military thing. So sometimes when people ask, "Have you been somewhere and performed?" I try to differentiate between if I'm on a base that's American, you know what I'm saying, or if I actually was performing for the
people.
Yeah. Which in the UK and stuff you do. In a couple other places I have, but like sometimes it's mostly it's Americans.
Yeah.
Tish, people want to know about this.
Shut up, CP, because I feel like you're gonna say some old fuck shit, but just
so they want to know what?
You saying that shit like Count Chocolate, like yes.
Let me tell you something. First of all, it's 11 o'clock here. I've been drinking since earlier, so I'm on the East Coast, CP. So yeah, I sound a little.
Hey, I'm fucking with it. It was like luring me in. I was finna turn into a snake.
People want to know about the Black Paris that you speak of, Tish.
Hold on real quick. Let me see where I put my memory fails me. But it's like
we ain't had no real croissants. I'm fucked up.
No, you haven't. You haven't.
Yeah. She keeps saying we ain't had no real croissants. But
so I feel like we the ones who made up croissant witches and shit like that. Like that's our shit.
Croissant witches.
What?
Look, because that's how Americans do. They had the croissant. We put an omelet in that bitch. They didn't start that. That's our shit. Croissant witches. That's us.
Oh, croissant witches. Why would I thought you thought it was saying like some spellbound pastries. I thought you were saying croissant witches.
No, croissant witches.
Croissant witches.
Croissant.
Like enchanted.
That's how. That's how Black brand. When you get off of that shop,
Burger King, late 19th century, around 95.
Late 19th century.
Maybe late 1900s, toward like the 95s.
The 20th century.
So Tish, tell us about this. Tell us about this Black Paris, Tish.
So when you get off the bus, or off the train, I'm trying to put this in the comments. When you get off the train, it's just nothing but Black people. You can go shopping. It's weave. It looked just like New York.
Weave.
I'm talking about like Black. You see beauty supply. It's just like here, right. But everything is just Black.
Sound like a little
restaurants, Black.
Niggas.
Everywhere you go, it's just Black people. Or African. But we had the best time. I made friends there. My homegirl owns a restaurant. The other one is a brand ambassador. They've been pushing my product in Paris. So I have no complaints. I made friends.
It's called Chateau Rouge.
Chateau Rouge.
I still think it sucks, but that's just my personal opinion. I have a homegirl who works in London, and she was telling me how I don't know if it's just Black Americans or Americans in general, like they would meet up at this park on Sundays and they would just kind of all just hang out, and it was just like an American hangout over there in London. And I thought that was super dope. I wish I would have had a chance to like go to that because I feel like that would have been a super cool experience. But yeah, I'll definitely go back to London. Paris, nah, not so much. Excusez-moi. Oh, good.
Chateau segregation.
Yeah, Chateau Rouge.
Chateau segregation.
Chateau segregation.
Little Africa is what they call it.
What they call Little Africa?
Chateau Rouge in Paris is Little Africa. That's what they call it.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I ain't never been. What's one place y'all would like to go if the world was open? One place you would go in the drop of a dime.
I really want to go to Bali. I know that sounds very basic, but
No, it doesn't.
Bali sounds basic.
I've always wanted to go there. Or Brazil. Brazil is another because I've never been to South America.
Yeah, I would love to go to Brazil, but I heard they still be kidnapping adults over in Brazil, so I would have to be very, very cautious over there. Cautious over there.
You gotta hire a tour guide when you go to Brazil.
That's the one that's gonna kidnap you. He in on it.
But I heard that about Jamaica too. I heard about Jamaica. You need to stay on the tourist spots. Like, don't go off the beaten path when it comes over there, because a lot of crazy shit happens over there.
I don't like to go nowhere I can't go off the beaten path. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going over somewhere, I don't want to do like the straight up. Not that I don't want to stay in a resort, especially my first time there. You know what I'm saying? That may be what I want. Shut up, Tish. That might be what I want to do. But I always like to meet. I always get cool with the chick that's cleaning my room, or the motherfucker on the grounds area. Somebody that's gonna be like, look, this is where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be the best times. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing is, every time I go overseas, that I go like off grounds and go to like a club, everybody think I'm a prostitute. You ever get that, Tish, when somebody think you're a prostitute?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Tish always got a look on her face like she'll beat your ass. So I don't think.
They hear you crumbling the bag or something?
No.
You like up there? Vanessa's coming. We here.
That's so ridiculous.
You just got to take in consideration, like most.
Is he froze or is he looking down?
You're looking down.
I'm a fun girl. I have been for a long time.
Most of the most beautiful places are in third world countries, so it's kind of tough to go off the beaten path.
I'll be in like a second world country, and I
would go back to Africa. I want to do like Ethiopia, Egypt. If you haven't been to Africa, I tell everyone go pick a country and go. It's amazing.
I've been to Seychelles, but I haven't been on the mainland. But I've been.
Somebody asked if we would move to Ghana or Nigeria earlier, and I'm waiting on Akon City. I've been trying to tweet him to ask him what's the real estate going for, because if the price is right, I'm out.
Wait, is he naming it Akon City?
It's called Akon City. Yes.
Akon City.
Yes, I'm out of here.
I'd be interested.
If he ever sees me back and he's like, yeah, it's about $200,000, I'm out of here. I'm about to go kill it in Akon City.
The only problem,
everything.
The only problem I foresee going to a lot of places, a lot of countries, it is a lot of crookedness going there, and you just got to be
American. You can't say that. Look where we live. Like, we be judging other countries, and it's fucked up here too.
Look at our last president. I'm saying.
But it ain't as bad that you would walk 100 to 300 miles to get on the train, to jump in a river, to ride, you know what I'm saying, to cross a hill, to, go through gunfire to get to another country to make it better for yourself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that bad. You know what I mean? And,
I'm not saying it's bad, but they're trying to
I get it, but I'm just saying, like, it's not, when we say it's bad, it's like, how bad is it? Because it's not so bad that we're willing to walk on foot.
I'm just talking about.
But is it that bad that you're willing to walk on foot to another? So have you walked on foot to another country to get in there?
It's not even about walking on foot to another country. You got to look at how we look to the rest of the world. I lived in France for a whole year, right? All the things on CNN and the rest of this shit is we get killed by each other and we get killed by police.
Got you. But you know another reality, though.
No, because I'm American.
Right. So I'm not talking about what they see, but you see on the television. I'm talking about what you know as an American.
But it's the same programming we see. If you follow Nigerians, they show you the beauty of Nigeria. It's not what the perception is everything. The news used to control it. Now that it doesn't, go experience something else. It's not what you see.
I thought the question was...
You have to be careful in Nigeria, though. I mean...
You can turn... Compton is down the street. Y'all be killing me.
Wait.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was what the question was.
Wait a minute, Tish, you so damn tough.
I'm not even being serious. What I'm saying is it's fucked up here too.
Okay,
but it's not so fucked up that
like you go somewhere else looking like you from here and shit with the Moesha braids and a shoulder out, and they gonna be like, "Where the fuck are you from now?"
Yeah,
you know, get fucked up.
Do you think people don't dress like me overseas?
It's not gonna be all kumbaya, is what I'm saying. Because I know
here.
I know. Listen, hold on, wait a second. Hold on. One mic. Hold on.
On the Parkers.
It's fucked up everywhere. Every place has its ups and its downs. Yes. No matter where you go, whether it's Nigeria or Compton, you still need to be careful. You still need to, move cautiously if you're not from that area. Even if you're from the area, you still need to be careful. So every place has its pros and its cons.
In America, our airport's not getting bombed as soon as you land. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's shit happening in other countries that's a little bit more raw than that's happening. Bruh, I'm just saying. Niggas like, I'm finna go to Egypt. Egypt fuck around, get hit because they fucking with Pat. It's like, no, shit be happening. Other places that don't be happening here. Y'all trying to act like, Tish, when the last time, what was 9/11? Our own planes? When the last time it's been a strike on our soil? Niggas is getting hit, bombed and shit.
Listen, it's not fair to ask that because none of us are privy to the information that has been shared to prevent these attacks. Because I'm sure there have been attempts after 9/11, but that's what we have the FBI, that's what we have the CIA and other intelligence agencies for. So all I'm saying now is are y'all excited about this new James Bond movie or what? Let me just say goddamn.
Hell no.
I don't know how the fuck.
There's an African.
One new James Bond. Who's James Bond this time?
There's a woman 007.
Sister Love.
Yeah, it's still Daniel Craig.
No, it's not the black sister.
No, it's Daniel Craig.
Oh, well, I'm not that excited.
Really? Wait,
did you say that James Bond is still the white guy Daniel Craig?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? No. Yeah, well then I'm not that excited.
I thought Lashana Lynch was going to play a double.
I thought the black sister that had been in, right, exactly. If the black sister was James Bond, I'd be excited.
The promo I saw for it had Daniel Craig on the front. I didn't see her on the front. So
was he passing the torch?
I think she's going to take the number.
In the middle of the movie or something. Then I'm good. Yeah, then I'm excited. Yeah. Then yes, Tahir. I'm excited.
Amen.
Yes.
It's called No Time to Die, I think. It's supposed to be the new one.
I mean,
she was in a previous 007, correct?
I think he dies.
Yeah, so then yes, Tahir. Yes, I'm excited. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. In the name of Kamala Harris, I am. Yes, MVP. Yes.
In the name of
Kamala Harris.
In the name of MVP Kamala Harris. Yes. Very excited. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kamala Harris, though.
Kamala Harris.
What's the name, baby?
Kamala Harris. Kamala.
He said Carmela. I said, wait a minute now. She is the lady from the Sopranos. The word comma, like a period or a question mark. Kamala. He said Carmela. Which is fine. I'm not going,
Her name gave a lot of people the blues when we first had to start saying. We was like, wait, how you say that?
I had to get my mouth together.
I didn't actually get it until I saw somebody write it out, and then they wrote it phonetically.
They wrote it in the what's that word? In the phonetic. They wrote it phonetically. Yeah, that's how I understood it as well.
All those Negroes she put in jail know how to say it.
Come on, Mateen. Somebody got some bitterness on his chest.
Mateen,
let it out.
I'm just.
She was a DA. She was
really good at her
put people in jail. She was supposed to put people. I don't know the percentage.
Niggas act like she here. They act like she was going to middle schools getting honor roll students. Like, get your ass up, young black man. Niggas, she was putting criminals in jail. Niggas gotta chill out with these narratives, bro.
I'm just playing devil's advocate right now. Someone had to do it.
Get me all the black ninth graders and bring them to me.
We started talking about James Bond and we got back to politics. Y'all are just a feisty crowd right now.
Listen, I was talking about James Bond.
She brought up the MVP. She brought up
007.
I'm excited for. I don't know if they're gonna let a black man be James Bond, but
with the black woman, let her in, huh?
Well, she won't be James Bond. She'll be 007.
The obvious.
Well, she be Jamie Bond.
The obvious person would have been Idris, but they were like, nope.
They said the dude from Bridgerton.
No.
Well, he's light enough. He's light enough for them, but Idris was getting death threats.
No. I'm being serious about what was being said. I wasn't like saying it out of my own body. I'm saying like the dude from Bridgerton. I haven't even seen the shit. I'm just saying like that was the talk of the town that he might be the next James Bond dude. Like you said, Mateen, he's got the complexion for the
for the selection.
He's complexion for the selection. He's safer. He's a safer pick.
Shout out to Bridgerton because they already got greenlit for a second season. So shout out to them for that.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
I got my thoughts about it, but I keep it to myself.
Come on now, CP.
What's up, man? I'm just saying. No, you know.
Okay, well, okay.
Did you watch it?
I'm here for you, CP.
No, I watched it.
I was gonna stand behind you.
I watched all of it, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? You know, the white girl gonna always get everything, and the young sister was just tossed around, and she showed up pregnant, and I was like, oh, okay, this what we doing, huh? Nobody, she was the talk of the town, and they was treating her like shit. It was like a fucking Victorian roots to me at some points, but I was like, all right, cool. They got the young sister.
You know what it really is.
They gave you a black queen. They gave you a black queen, though. They gave you a
Come on now.
Yeah. They gave you the black queen. You know, and she was, you know.
Black sister Charlotte, Queen Charlotte.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Y'all check it out. I was like, what the fuck?
I haven't seen all of it, so I can't comment.
But y'all
what the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't watched it in its entirety, but I was shocked to see like that they had black and white people mingling. Like, because I thought it was gonna be on some what's that fucking show? That Farron watched.
Downton Abbey.
I thought it was gonna be on some Downton Abbey.
I enjoyed Downton Abbey, but they were saying they did it kind of reimagined. You know what I'm saying? History a little bit reimagined.
Yeah, I don't know Downton Abbey at all.
I watched the whole damn thing.
Story. Like, you know, it was, if you let yourself fall into the story, you know, I'm looking at my lady watching it. It's like, oh, I'm like, I get it. I get that. You know, it's fun. Let her have that, fellas.
The black aunt was
like, man, look how they doing this sister. How they got her playing it, man. I'm like, man, all right, cool. Whatever.
They was throwing the sister to and fro.
Whatever. Here comes the brother. Man,
to and fro.
To and fro. English.
I'm gonna have to check it out though, CP. I see how disturbed you are.
Hey, if it's one thing a brother gonna do in the movie, he gonna say him a white girl, goddamn it. Fuck that.
He gonna set her out.
No, he gonna what nigga Mike Lowry and Marcus risked everything in Bad Boys 1 for her. Remember they was going crazy.
Tia Leone for Tia Leone.
His wife. He couldn't even tell his wife.
Why he say, no, that wasn't Tia Leone, was the child.
In the first one,
Tia Leone.
Yeah.
What? From no, I'm talking about because remember she was in that movie with Jim Carrey, Dick and Jane. Remember that?
Yeah, that's the same girl.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. You mean to tell me he set it out for Tia Leone? Like you remember when you just didn't know, and then you see them in other shit, and you be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
that's fine. Is that the prime white meat? That don't look like no prime white meat to me.
Man, look, dog.
Hold on, wait.
That's how they feel about this.
Did y'all know that Queen Latifah was going to be the equalizer
on PBS? Yeah,
I saw it. I love anything.
Dana, stay working.
I love anything Queen Latifah.
And also, if you see her at a taco truck, don't yell, "What up, Dana?" She doesn't like that. She does not like
I wouldn't think you would, because I don't know you like that. I said, Queen Latifah, if I could, if I may.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. She was not happy.
Why would you do that, Bettina?
Her
real name.
Had you met her before?
No, I was drunk. I was drunk at like 27 years old. Like, I was excited to see Queen Latifah at a taco truck.
That was so specific. And if you happen to see her on a taco truck downtown on a random Tuesday night on the Art Walk on Wednesdays, don't yell out, "Hey Dana."
Hey, Dana. Don't yell, "Hey Dana." Don't
Queen. Excuse me, Queen.
Yeah. She was not happy with me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait to the second season of Lovecraft though. Like I really got all in Lovecraft. I see a couple people talking about it in the chat. Hold on, wait a second. Before we go any further, Mateen is just a stick in the mud, man. He got a problem with everything.
No, I don't.
I don't want to see Love. No, I didn't.
You didn't like Lovecraft?
I did.
No,
I liked it.
It
was intense.
What did I have against Lovecraft?
I didn't say I had nothing against it. You asked me, did I like it?
What didn't you like?
So first of all, let's say the positive. It was very well made.
It was
very, very well made. Thought was put into it. I love a lot of the actors. I love Journey, even though she was acting like Tisha Campbell through the first part. But either way, I think that it was too much for me. It's traumatizing. I'm tired of.
I've never seen any of this stuff.
You never seen any of it? Lovecraft? You never gave it a chance at all?
Lovecraft was great.
Like I don't watch TV.
I got you, and I don't either. But sometimes people keep recommending things to the point where I'm like, let me put my eyes on it. And again, I'm not mad at nobody that likes it because I can see why you liked it. But I grew up with a lot of black traumatizing movies like Mississippi Burning, Murder in Mississippi, Roots, and Mississippi Masala, just all this different stuff. And for me, I think it's important for especially young people that are not as familiar with Black history and not as familiar with the traumatizing things or whatever, because I think, especially when I saw that first one about the sundown moment, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some amazing history that people would be sitting there like, that's not true. Yes, the fuck it is true.
A lot of people like, that happened?
Yes, it happened. So for people that don't really realize, I think it's so important. But when you start getting to a certain age, it just becomes, for me, because there are people of my age that truly enjoyed it, but it becomes monotonous, traumatizing, and it's not bringing anything new to me. But they did do it in a creative way, but at the same time, you still have all this magic and Black people still aren't truly winning. And so that even pisses me off even more. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, there's magic involved and we still can't use it to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? But again, very intriguing. There were some definitely good episodes, well done. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just to each his own at this point. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to take nothing away from nobody that enjoyed it. That's upset. I want to talk shit about it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you. I fucked with Lovecraft. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, baby.
All right, cool. I'm trying to move very slow because I know what the fuck going on. Anyway, I fucked with Lovecraft. It's very traumatic. But what I like about it is that in a lot of our Black stories, we look so weak and victimized. And I felt like to play with the rewriting of history to make it, like it was like, dog, like it was a dope ass story to take us through history and see it as like we was more than just what they was trying to give us credit for being, you know what I'm saying? And to see how special this family was and the history that was passed down, them being on the ancestral plane and talking to their ancestors. I thought that it was just deep. It made me feel, especially during this time when we losing so many people, it just made me feel a little bit more connected to the past. And it was just dope. But I feel what you're saying. It was very traumatic and I had to just see it through. When I got to the end, I felt it just made me feel good. It was like, time travel and, they put a lot of dope shit in some holes that was just left for us to just say, look weak, and I liked how they played with real events and just brought out some real shit. I don't know. I fucked with it, but I can understand.
I get both. I get what both of you guys were saying. Vanessa, I definitely get that because I've seen so many hard watches. It's difficult to get excited about new ones that come out. Like everyone was talking about American Skin, but then my boy was like, "Yo, be careful," because I know how you are with hard watches, and this is one of those. And I've
heard about American Skin. What did you feel?
And I felt it was good. I enjoyed it, and but it was a hard watch. Definitely parts of it was definitely a hard watch, and it's very relative to the time right now. But what I will say about Lovecraft is that even though it did have like some traumatizing moments, you know, the standoff with the cops and things of that nature, it was good. Like TP said, to see them mix other things into it, because as Black people, we don't get a lot of sci-fi with us being the leading characters, let alone the majority of the cast. We just don't get that. So I was in a Clubhouse meeting earlier today, and it was the cast of Bigger on BET. So Chase was there, my homie Tristan Winger, Will Packer, and
Devon Shepard.
Yeah, so it was super dope, right? And then they did a Q&A, and I went up for the Q&A, but I didn't have any questions. I just commended them and championed their success for creating Black shows, so we have options to watch. Like we had like not even Living Single. Back in the day, we had the Cosby Show, Different World, and maybe 4 or 5 other shows to look at.
Family Matters.
A lot of stuff came on at the same time, so you had to split what you were going to watch to support that black show. So now that we have so many options, and now that we have so many genres to choose from, I'm just happy that people that look like us can see people that look like them on TV. They don't have to just try to understand American Pie and why white boys like grabbing each other's dicks and ass so much. Like, they don't have to try to relate to that. We have people telling our story now, and I just think that's a beautiful place to be in.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It was good. John,
I'm so sorry, go my team.
I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it. I read the book as well, so it was nice to see the pages come to life, and I feel like they did a good job with that. Jonathan Majors just bugs me, and I think because I went and watched Last Black Man in San Francisco.
I watched that too, and I liked him on that.
Well, High Expectations, and it was so bad. So I think every time I see him, I see that. I just didn't like it because my expectation was so high.
You didn't like Last Black Man in San Francisco at all? Like, you couldn't find it was a little different to me, but did you like any of the acting, or did you see like the theater in it, or because I felt like I was watching a play or something.
I saw that, but I feel like my friends were telling me it was like the greatest movie ever.
It's not the greatest movie.
Yes,
ever.
So that's the expectation I went into. So
not at all.
I'm thinking it was going to be life changing. It was good, but it was still
it was just good cinema. It was decent cinema. I'm not going to say it was great or anything like that, but it was just, I was happy to be introduced to that young man because I had never seen him before. Yeah. And I like a few other Shadow Flack. This is what's the name? I forgot his real name. Jesus Christ. Anyway, there was a couple of people in there that I like as actors. And actresses and stuff like that. And so I enjoyed seeing them, and I was not introduced to that brother. What'd you say his name was?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. That was my first time really being introduced to him, I think. And so it was a nice introduction to his artistry. Yeah. And that's actually what got me even more interested in Lovecraft Country. Yeah. So, kudos to Last Black Man in San Francisco. It seemed like an artistic piece. It wasn't no shit that I would necessarily like recommend.
It was very artistic. It was just
artistic piece.
Sometimes I think
agreed.
Ask each one of you guys this then. We're going, since it seems to spark a good conversation. And Tish, you can take this for as someone you would like to work with in a movie, or like work for, do their brand and all that type of stuff.
I don't work for anybody. I work with people.
I said work with, do their branding.
You said or for.
Initially, then I said, or work with, do their branding is what I said afterwards. We get it, Tish. You're a strong Black woman, and in multiple.
No, not that. You just work with people, like okay. Everybody.
Tish, I cleaned it up.
Jesus,
have your fist up with me. I support you.
I love you. I'm just saying.
I cleaned it up. God damn it! Now
I appreciate you for cleaning it up.
Ooh, child. Shit, now. Anyway, who is somebody you would like to work with on a project, like an actor or a director or a writer or whatever? Who is somebody that you like to work with? Work with, just so we clear. Not working
Rito
for.
Brown.
Go ahead, Vanessa.
Who'd you say, Tish? I'm so sorry because she said
Rito.
somebody.
I said Rito. The way that Rito's mind works.
Rito, the comedian.
Yes, Rito Brown's mind is ridiculous.
Okay, amen.
Rito is very talented, very, very talented. Very
it's
talented.
Crazy.
I'm not as familiar, but I'm not as familiar. I'm sorry.
All right, well, go ahead. Who would you want to work with, Vanessa?
I thought we was going deep thoughts, and if that's your deep thoughts, then I need to look into Rito.
You can go with whoever. This is an independent question. Everybody make their own.
I always want to work with, and as I've continued to think about it, because I've actually been blessed to work with quite a few people that I have written, and I think it's very important to write down what you want to do so that you can see it come into fruition. And I've worked with quite a few people that I've wanted to work with, but I really want to work with Juan Carlo Esposito. Is that how you say his name?
Is that the
That's Cat Daddy that was in everything. That motherfucker keeps a job. Excuse my mouth, because I didn't mean to call him a motherfucker. That gentleman keeps a goddamn job. Everything from School Days. Remember, he was Big Brother Almighty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To being on Breaking Bad, to being on motherfucking The Mandalorian. To being on, he's on any and everything, playing every ethnicity, playing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then he's one of those people that you're so talented and you're on everything, but you're not a celebrity whore. I don't see you on anything. You take care of your daughters, you do your thing, but you're so super freaking talented. You know what I'm saying? So I really look up to him, and I want to work with him in something. Juan Carlo Esposito and Regina King as a director, as just a Black woman that's killing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I love her body structure. But so Regina King and Juan Carlo Esposito are on my new list with many more, but those two specifically.
Okay. Cool. What about you, CP?
Man, nah, you know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
CP.
Nah, like as like a director, I would want to work with somebody like Judd Apatow. I think that I want to work with like a director that's, not necessarily from my area of the genre, just to show some range and kind of show that I could get down with some kind of like some bigger names in comedy. I think that I'm anxious to show my chops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm anxious to do what people haven't really seen a lot of me do. To hear you know about all of my character work, and I'm saying, even like y'all check out my Adult Swim special where I play a 65-year-old white dude and a fat 50-year-old, Black dude. It's like I want to really, really begin to get into this character work. So I want to work with directors that want to do, that want to bring that out of me. Of course, I would also like to work with Eddie Murphy too. I'm not afraid to say it. I think that before I get out of the game and before he get out of the game, I want to be on screen with him. I want to steal a scene from him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I want to steal a scene from him, and with all due respect, I think that it's like, niggas be scared of legends when legends looking for the nigga that's not scared. It's like, dog, I just imagine niggas that be in a lonely game. Everybody want to kiss your ass all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
nobody want to be real with you and tell you, tell you how they really feel or really want to step up on the scene. I mean, you want to, but you also don't want to like feel like you're disrespecting the person or try to outshine them at the same time.
I don't want to outshine them, but I want I want when I say steal a scene, let me
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
I want to make him crack in the scene. I want to make that nigga be like, fucking cut. God damn it. Like, if you ever film with me, you know how I get down. Like, I want to make niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's how funny I want to make it. You understand what I'm saying?
That.
Like, I
completely get that. And you can do that. It's ways to like be memorable and still a scene without stepping on somebody else's scene. It's just being the brightest star that you can be. Like, I had no idea on the Real Comedians challenge that we've been doing on Kev's app. It is, when we shot this stuff, I didn't even really think nothing of it like that. I had no idea people were going to respond so positively to the stuff that I was doing on the show, because I was just having fun with my friends. But it's a way to do it and not come off disrespectful. I get exactly what you're saying, CP. Mateen, what about you?
Yeah, this is always a tough question for me. I got to work with one of the guys that I always wanted to work with, Keegan Michael Key. I was his understudy, not his understudy, his stand-in for Brain Games, and I got to host the show before he got to do it, and it was very great because he's one of those guys that you would think would be all big, but if you just talk to him like regular, like we had a connection with being from Detroit and shit like that, and it was really cool to see. Like I would do something, and they would be like, "Oh, you're doing too much," and then he would come and do it, and they're like, "Oh, he's a fucking genius." So it was just to show like different levels how people see things, but so he was one of the guys, and then another guy like my actor roots because I was like, I'm an actor by trade. Is Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright is.
He's so. He's another one. He's so fucking good.
Yeah, and, he's one of those guys that like I saw him in Most Def and Top Dog Underdog on Broadway, and it changed my life. To see him, he just becomes the characters that every character that he is. He just becomes. He's just like a Juan Carlos Esposito. He's one of those guys that I always either direct with him or do a scene with him. It would just be something just to have that creative aura. Because when you work with people like that, it does something through you, like through osmosis, like because they make you be better than you are. So
I love his range. Like just to think about that he was Peoples on Shaft.
On Shaft, right?
That's still me. That shit, like yo, he got so much range to Westworld. To he was in he was in James Bond too. He was in
He played Dr. King.
Played Dr. King back in the day. He's done. Jeffrey Wright has done so much. Again, like you said, like is it Juan Carlo or Giancarlo, however you say his name, Esposito? We know who we're talking about. But they play so many ethnicities. You know what I'm saying? And so many, the great character actors. They just kill. They kill.
Absolutely. I would love to, man. For me, I would love to work with I was listening to y'all shit so much, I forgot who I wanted to say. I actually would love to work with Mike Epps on a movie. He's one of my favorite comedians, and it seems so effortless to him. I would just love to work on a project with him, even if it wasn't a movie. Like if it was a short or a series or something like that, I would love to work with him. And I would love to work with what's his name? Is it John Favreau?
Favreau.
I don't know what capacity I would be in the action movie, but I want to do one, and I would love for him to direct it. Like I think he is on the ball with it, man, and he gets it. Like I think that's one reason, like they keep going with him on all of the Marvel movies because he was someone that studied the action, he studied the comic book, so he wasn't like just somebody stepping in like, oh yeah, I like this guy's work. No, he was a fan first, so I love his work with that, and I definitely want to see more of it. And I want to be in some of that shit.
Yeah, man.
And Tommy Davis, I want to work with Tommy Davidson.
Tommy Davidson is awesome.
Tommy Davis was one of my favorite comedians coming up. Hey, Illin in Philly. Remember Illin in Philly? His special.
Did he freeze or am I frozen? Oh,
we're
doing that on purpose, CP.
CP be doing like that.
Yeah, CP's doing that on purpose.
Nah, I think it's freezing up. It's just freezing up.
That's really freezing up, bro. But we don't know when I'm really doing it. All right, hold on, let me.
I think he could probably have to do a hard reset
because he going slow motion now.
He was doing it on purpose. I saw him doing it.
No, one of the slow motions has scared me. Hold on, let me get out of here. I was looking crazy as hell.
Nah, it's slagging. That's what it is.
It looked like the Matrix.
It's all good, man. We got about 30 minutes anyway. So we got I talked to somebody yesterday. He said he thinks it's gonna be another 2 years before we get out of this. I thought we were on track for another 6 to 8 months before we get out of this. What are you guys' plans if this is another 8 months left? What do you guys have any plans? You're gonna do anything differently than you did last year to be more productive, to be more relaxed, to be more successful, any of that? Do you guys have any plans right now?
Yes.
What's your plan?
I don't say anything like shit. Because Tish looked like she was like, I got plans and shit. I ain't gonna tell you.
I do. I'm sorry. I don't want to feel like I'm popping off tonight. I guess I am, but
pop off, baby, pop off.
Tish always got something in her back pocket.
Pop off, baby.
With the body butters, that was just completely random. Nobody even saw that coming. She just pop out with some stuff. She always got something working.
That ain't true. I tried to tell 4 people what to do. I tried to tell 4 companies. I was like, yo, if you do your brand like this, it'll win. That's not my vision. If you do your brand like this, all I want is a logo. If you do your brand like this, I'm waiting on investors. I was like, well, fuck it. Let me see how hard this really is. And then COVID was lit for me. I don't know about everybody else, but COVID was necessary. And I could do this for another 8 months. I could.
Okay. Yeah.
I would do things. You would do it again? I know. So I took the time last year to write a movie. I sat down and did it. So that was something I accomplished. So now I just want to go through and re-edit it and shit. And I started a scholarship fund for my mom. I lost my mom last year. So I want to focus on raising money, continue to raise money. We want to give $10,000 to a Black woman to go to a historically Black college. And we raised $15,000 so far since September. So I've been like focusing my efforts into doing that, and also positioning myself to because I own a house with my old roommate, so I want to buy her out this year, and just keep trying to just make funny, not because the thing about comedy is like comedy is just the medium that changes, and I think a lot of times comedians get all when you said like, oh, if I don't have comedy, I would die. Those are the comics that don't have a personality outside of the comedy club. So you have to be able to put yourself in a position to excel outside of being in a comedy club. So I've been focusing on doing some other things and just trying to write, and because you're never too old to write, and funny is funny. So that's just what I've been just trying to position myself with my mom's scholarship and just trying to stay funny, man.
That's super dope, brother. Vanessa, first of all, Mateen, sorry for your loss, man. I know.
Right, I was about to say the same thing.
And they say everybody. They're saying it in the comments too. I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, it's good. I appreciate that.
To say that, but yeah, man, definitely sorry for your loss. Vanessa, what you got for the people?
Just want to give love to Mateen as well.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Got me in my feelings just a little bit there. Lost my dad some years ago or whatever, and a parent is really, really tough, especially as you're continuing to evolve and really be who you always dreamed to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you, brother, and I'm praying for you, and I love you, and all that different stuff. Pivoting more, I was very private during the pandemic this last time. I just got engaged. I'd also been very much of the world. So, and you can take that however you want to. So I felt like I'm blessed that I don't have I have no regret, no FOMO. I did enough shit to know that it's time for me to settle down and be with somebody that truly cares about me. And so for that, during the pandemic, like I had been super private, you know what I'm saying? Like I was not posting, I wasn't doing anything. And that was scary because in our business, it's always about how many followers you have, how much you're staying interactive with your people. And for me, February makes my 20th year doing comedy. Woo! And that's a huge thing. I'm very Googleable. So I'm proud to say that I have a hell of a resume and have done a lot of the goals that I've set for myself. I've actually attained. I also have 2 children. My son is 23 and my daughter is 21. And it's just like I've devoted my life to comedy and stuff like that. So the past year where we were able to kind of be off, I kind of wanted to get into me. And as Mateen was saying, kind of get into who I am as a woman, who I am as a real person. I think sometimes as comedians, we fall in love with the lifestyle instead of really reaching attainable goals. And again, we talked about this prolonged adolescence that we sometimes have. Shout out to Speech from Arrested Development. He talks about that a lot in different things or whatever. And that's what made me really attentive to it. And so I was like, you got to grow up at some point, which includes having a real life for yourself, having a real personal life and getting into, and plus, like I said, I'm of the world. So I didn't want nobody coming out the woodworks talking about what I did. So I was like, let me stay the fuck off the internet while I develop and bond and conceal this relationship with my new husband and stuff. And now I feel so damn good. I'm actually going to produce my own special because I have a lot of friends that are in the business that have really have the opportunities that I want for myself. It's not like a jealousy thing, but it's like, you know, in your heart, like they're not better than you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing of their opportunities are something that I kind of like, damn, I kind of want those opportunities. So how can I get those opportunities? You know what I'm saying? And so I'm starting to make them for myself and producing my own comedy special and stuff like that. So you will see more of me, especially if we're down for 8 more months, I will be producing content. But I thought it was important to have myself as a person be whole first. You know what I'm saying? I had to have surgery because I had my ass on my shoulder for a little bit too. So I had to have that surgically removed and get into the gratefulness about everything that's going on in my life. And that took me being quiet, being still, and not being afraid of being still for a moment to evolve into, you know, that next level, protecting myself.
I feel like for COVID, if you didn't like really get to love yourself during this time off, and understand yourself and what makes you happy, what makes you sad. A lot like you got engaged during COVID. Most people are divorced because they just now got to know who they are really with. Mm-hmm. They've never spent that much time together. So that's just a blessing that you came out of it in love and at peace and, you know, excited about new steps and just all that. That's lit.
Yeah, come on.
I feel like I look better. Amen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I feel the same way.
What you got at CP?
You glowing, Tish.
Thank you.
You know what's crazy, man, is that I'm gonna be honest, and you know what I'm saying, like, not to be, God was talking to me 2 years ago, and he was telling me to do certain things and make certain moves, and I was listening. And I'm not even gonna hold y'all up, like, you know, and I remember when I just up one day and I just got on Amazon and bought my whole podcast studio. And my wife was like, what the fuck is you doing? I took my car out of the garage. You know, I got a carpeted garage. I keep my cars in here. All our cars is out. Like, I turned this into like my for real studio before this shit even happened. And it was like I was on some Noah's Ark, like planning. A lot of my projects, like, you know, I started working with my longtime partner who I felt I needed to get a fresh start and get away from. And I got with some new people and we sold a bunch of new projects before this started. So for me, it's been about, you know, honestly, bro, I've been really having to get over my procrastination issues and my, you know, my self half-assedness, meaning that allowing motherfuckers to tell me that I'm great when I know that I'm operating at 60% of what I can do because I'm bullshitting. And if they think that's great, then that means that I need to take it to another level because I know in my heart what it is. And I think that Corona and the forcing me to stay in the house made me really face that. It made me have to be like, look, my nigga, like, you know, that extra fluff money of going to so-and-so's comedy club every other weekend and getting that. And that was the nigga, that's not here. So all this shit you got around this house, we got to monetize everything. You know what I'm saying? So we cooking and we twitching and we zooming and it's like, nigga, that's what it gotta be. Because it's like, you know, it's just, I haven't felt like this since I had my first daughter. And every man in here who got a kid, y'all know what I'm talking about. But when you had that first kid, you be like, nigga, it's like anybody in the way finna get it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, respectfully, like, that's just like, I think that what I've been waiting on, that fire about myself to get me up, like Vanessa said, get my ass off my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed that. I needed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I just needed this kick in the ass. And surprisingly, I was ready for it.
Do you ever feel like you're so gifted? Like, you feel like your gifts are bigger than you can even explain?
Oh my God, Tish, you know that because that's how you are, man. Look, let me tell you something. When I first met Tish, Sydney had took me to Tish's house. I think it was like it was a party. Could have been one of your extravagant parties you always have.
Don't do that.
No, because Sid was bragging about you all the time. Like, you know, Sid from Texas, like, yeah, you know, Tish come over, cook, you know, cook real good, man. Tish, you know what I'm saying? You know, Sid just say big shit. Yeah, cook like 4-5 hens, real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, next, shut your big 6 something. So, nigga, we go to your place, and it's like I'm just watching you because nobody really know. I didn't know anybody I was new, and I was like in awe. Because you remind me of somebody back home. I call my wife like, man, I just met somebody who remind me of so-and-so, just random. We hadn't even had a huge conversation, but I saw how people talked about you. I saw the food you cook. I ate your food. You had these fucking good-ass salmon that were just sitting on the stove. Like, yeah, get you 2 big-ass fish like you was like you was dug a hole in a glacier. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, Tish, like you are dope as fucking everybody know it. Everybody know it. Like, your food is dope, your parties is dope, your butters is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, your graphics be dope as fuck. It's like, come on, stop. You be doing shit. You like you like a Swiss Army knife. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, God damn, like Tish do a lot of shit. Tish will sit you down and make you a salmon, make you an LLC, cook you some body butter. You'd be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just real recognize real, and I respect it. And you know, you always encourage me. And, you know, and I know how to accept it from you because I understand.
When I tell people, like, people don't realize I brag different. I ain't never bragging on myself. I'm bragging about my circle. And when I say, I look at, like, when I first met Tahir, what he said he wanted to do and what he's doing. And when I first met you and what you said you wanted to do and then what you do. I don't know Valentine or Vanessa, but there's just people like Ida Rodriguez. When I met her and she said what she wanted to do versus what she's doing, Sydney, Chase, it's like,
yeah, for real.
People say you build laterally and then you move up, and it's like you look to the side and everybody is winning. You understand me? Everybody is winning. I brag when I tell you my circle is the shit.
Yeah,
and
my circle is the shit.
And it's funny how this place works, living in LA and being in this business, because like we both from Detroit. I never met you from Detroit, but I met you through comedy. Like I knew of you from Detroit, and I met you through comedy. Tahir, I don't know if you remember when we met. We met like 12 years ago in Will Catler's apartment.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, it's so crazy how the world works and how people are brought together. And that's one thing I like about, like, everyone always talk about the backstabbing and all the shit that happens in the comedy community. But there is a sense of family and a sense of like, oh, if this dude mess with you, then you a good dude. Like, oh, right. This dude, if, you know, he say you funny, you funny. You know, so I do really appreciate that. That aspect of it, and I really appreciate being on this show, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I feel like this past year, we lost a lot of people to a horrible disease, and it also made us sit back, be still, and reflect on what was important. And I've lost, not physically, some people in my life because they didn't need to be there. Mm-hmm. And these were people that were there. They were taking up space. They were requiring energy. They were requiring effort. They were requiring time, and they weren't investing it back. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, you know, we all have our times where we're going down. We need people to be there for us. We all go through that, but it should be an ebb and flow to it. It should be give and take to it. And there were people in my life that weren't exhibiting that type of behavior. And being at home and being able to reflect on those type of relationships really put me in a position like, man, they're not putting forth the same effort to make this work. And removing those people removed a certain sense of anxiousness for me. It removed a certain level of stress away from my life, and it allowed me to be free and think about what I wanted to do for my next moves, which was, you know, more episodes of Working is Hard, more to the story, Zooming with the homies, life lessons from the unexpected. Like it created an ability for me to be more creative in ways that I had never had a chance to due to time or other constraints on my time. So I'm so thankful for that sit down. And while I don't want to go through another 8 months, I welcome it creatively. But I can't sit up here and lie and say I don't miss going to my favorite restaurant. I don't miss live music. I probably miss live music the most. Being able to go listen to a band, because as somebody of the arts, like when, you know, a comic is up there and you can tell he's riffing, he's going off the cuff, he's just going to the audience. That's the same feeling I get when somebody has their solo on the keys or somebody on the saxophone has their solo, or the drummer's giving you some. Like, that's the same extension of that art. And I appreciate what everybody brings to that genre of art. And I love music so much. That's really the thing that I miss so much is live music, man. That's one thing I really want to get back to.
Yeah, concerts. I miss barbecues.
Mm-hmm.
I miss pool parties.
God damn.
Yeah. I miss my Juneteenth party.
I miss pool party. God damn.
No, I said barbecues.
I feel like, I thought you said pool party.
I said pool party.
I thought CP doubled down on it because CP reminded me. You remember when MC Hammer came out with that video, Pumps and a Bump?
Pumps and a Bump.
Yeah.
Pumps and a Bump. We want to
girls
have that little bikini with the big dick, with the dick all junky, with the Timberlands and shit.
When he came back,
That's how you would look at the pool party. See people like Pumps and a Bump. Pumps in the bump. We want the girls with the pumps in the bump. All that we want is a man that is.
He was doing that shit, yeah.
I used to love that video. And then the girls were singing.
Right.
Yeah, I want to have a pool party like that. I do an annual Juneteenth pool party at my house. I can't wait for that to happen again.
Yeah, man. I think so. I can't wait for it to open up and we just be able to, like, I think when it does open up, we will be more appreciative of the friendships that we have the time that we're spending with people, because we realize how precious it is, whether losing someone or whether it being stripped from you and you not being able to see those people. You're going to be more appreciative of the time. And that's what I was going to say. This is one thing that the quarantine has really, really driven home for me. And this is going to be the basis of everything I do from now on. You can waste my time. Waste my money. You can waste my energy. You can waste my alcohol. I don't care. Don't waste my fucking time. It is the only thing I cannot replenish. Everything else you can buy again or get more of, but your time,
you can't get that back.
And that also goes back to what I was talking about with those relationships that I had to let go. People wasting your time on bullshit missions or bad communication or whatever it is. That is one of the highest offenses for me, is wasting my time. If you do that, I automatically assume that you don't respect me as a person and you don't respect me as a man, because I'm always going to lead with that type of energy. Don't waste my time.
Yeah.
With anything we're doing, don't waste my time. Now, some shit happens, that's cool, but that's what good communication comes in. But like, just to be silent, not tell me what's going on, just leave me out there, ass blowing in the wind. Hold on, fam. I can't do that. Don't waste my time.
Not my ass in the wind, God.
Nigga said ass blowing in the wind. And nigga, pull your pants up. Nigga, fuck you doing?
Nigga, come on now. Ain't nothing like a open asshole.
Yeah, man, my motherfucking ass blowing in the wind. Yeah.
He got the body butter on it.
He'll break that wind off of it. The body butter.
Peanut butter on my ass, man. Where you at, man?
Whoa. Peanut butter.
No, beer butter.
Beer butter. I gotta get that beer butter. Where you at, bro? Yeah, man.
I gotta get some of this body butter.
I have to too. I cannot wait. I'm hitting her on the DM. Like, I'm gonna get some of that.
Give me your address, Messina, and I'll send you some.
Right on. Thank you.
Do you take empty jars back? It's like a little program. Like we bring it back.
Yeah, a little empty jar program.
COVID.
It's all we got left. that little banana. People say what's the banana joint? What's the banana? Yeah, banana.
That was one of her first ones.
That was the first one.
Huh?
That's what
that was the first one.
That was that first one, because I put that on. I was like, God damn, I smell delicious.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta come up with other flavors, because I can't be walking.
How I hit you to here when you be driving and your arm is up here. What the fuck?
The air, they hit it and it'll whip it in your nose.
Like, that's it. Yeah, you smell like a little yogurt nigga walking around this motherfucker. All right,
yogurt. Not a yogurt nigga. Like a parfait?
Yeah, nigga, you can parlay it out.
Let me tell you what COVID did though. COVID made me go in the lab and really create something cool. I literally have the only body butter where you can mix and match the scents to make new scents. Like you could put chocolate and blueberry together and get a chocolate covered blueberry, and it smells like that. Or a chocolate covered banana, or a chocolate covered strawberry, or on the dessert pack there's like 20 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a whole situation like literally you and your wife could mix and match scents and probably make a baby. I'm 10 babies in right now.
10 babies?
I'm telling you, Tish, it ain't over. You about to start making meatloaf butters in a minute because them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? People gonna start wanting a meal. So I'm like, hey, I'm a truck driver. I like a beefy bitch. Can you make a meatloaf butter? You know what I'm saying? With the
I like a beefy bitch.
sides on the bitch. Thank you.
Get some cornbread butter.
What I like.
I didn't realize that we are at 133 episodes of Zooming with the homies. I don't even know. That's crazy.
Yeah, consistency.
We're gonna have to do something special for the 150th episode because I didn't even realize we had hit the 100th episode. And it's crazy is they've been numbered for a couple weeks now, and I just never even really noticed it. And we also almost had 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm gonna do something special for 100,000 subscribers. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we're gonna do something. Maybe we get all music guests or something that and figure out how to have like a mini concert.
Yeah.
The way that you look at here, look like you got your hand on the fire. Just get it.
Hey, got me burning.
Well, listen. We are we're about 10 minutes out, man. So this is about the time where we get ready for the sign off. So I'm just going to encourage everybody to go ahead and bless the guests real quick. You can support them on their website, like Tish with the bodybutters.com. Everyone else has up their Cash App. You can bless them on the Cash App. I'm about to get ready for the.
She turned. She like 3 months. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to do Tish a promo, but she don't want it.
I'm about to send you some money.
I'm get this body butter. I'm gonna be glistening.
Listen,
all I ask for is a review. That's all I ask.
Baby. You gonna get money back.
I'm gonna send you some stuff, and you gonna be like, now she knows she wrong.
You gonna get that busted fucking TikTok.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Vanessa gonna make a video with
the
just
Twitter
her
version
body on her titty. She's just gonna be rubbing the butter right on it.
That's it.
She gonna do the Twitter version.
Oh yeah, it's going with the fucking on the end. You know, like why is she doing
some pineapple upside down cake?
The honeymoon version.
Yeah, that's a scent. Pineapple upside down cake.
That is a scent, and it is fire. So let's go. Let's go, Mateen. Let's go, Vanessa. We're gonna go CP. We're gonna go Tish.
Right on. I am at Mateen Stewart across the board. I'm pretty easy to find. I'm the only Mateen Stewart in the world. Please check me out. Check my link tree. It links to the scholarship donation if you want to donate. Again, we're giving $10,000 a year to a Black woman that attends a historically Black college. givebutter.com/Jamie M. Whitfield. Check it out. It's a really good cause. And my mom always said that life is temporary, but your legacy lives forever. And that's what I just want to continue to let her light burn, even though she's not here in a physical sense. Thank you.
Amen. Mateen, every time you speak, I just get a little filled.
Thank you.
If I had a penis, it'd be heavy. Listen, so I'm at Vanessa Fraction. CP, why are you looking like that? Because I ain't saying about you.
Man, you just took me through all kinds of faces and emotions tonight. I'm just trying to hold on.
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt.
If I had a penis, it'd be heavy. Listen. I'm everything at Vanessa Fraction. I'm getting married soon, so that's the most important thing to me right now. But I'm also coming up with a new comedy special. It'll also be an album. I'm filming it in my home. It's called We Don't Know Yet. It's super awesome, and I'm looking forward to presenting that to everybody. In the meantime, I also teach self-defense. This month is personal self-defense awareness month. I unfortunately was attacked by one of my coworkers. And because of that, was inspired to take a self-defense class. I've always been, you know, it's a male-dominated field that we're in. It's an unfortunate thing that that happened, but women always need to know how to protect themselves. And it's unfortunate that I didn't know how at that time, or I didn't have the courage to do it at that time. But learning self-defense helps women to protect themselves at all costs and know that they're very important. And the most important thing, don't want to babble on, but look me up at Vanessa Fraction, at Kicks and Comedy. I also have a podcast called Comedy Dogs, where I talk about comedians and their dogs, but look me up at Vanessa Fraction. You can find out everything about me.
There it is. And also, if y'all want to take this time to shout out anybody that blessed your Cash App, you can do that as well. I don't want to highlight this comment real quick because this says a lot about a person, I feel like. Randall Love said, I purchased the beard butter and contacted Tish. He said Trish, but he meant Tish. She has great customer service and the beard butter is amazing. I love the fact that he enjoyed the beard butter. Love the fact that he enjoyed the beard butter. I really want to highlight the fact that he said she had great customer service. Listen, if you got a business out there, make sure that your customer service is A1. You know what Starbucks sells the most of?
Customer service.
Not pastries, customer service. The fact that if you don't like something, if you don't like it, you're like, yeah, could you add something? Like, hey, we'll make you a new one. That's customer service. That's going the extra mile. And that's what keeps people in a 10-car line in the middle of the street waiting to get to Starbucks, because they know that they're going to get their order right, or they're going to do it till they get it right. And it goes a long, long way. So shout out to Tish for having great customer service.
You know that business bought that after? So in Seattle, I don't know if you've ever been in Seattle, but Seattle has the best customer service because all the businesses are modeled after Nordstrom.
Oh, really?
And so Starbucks and Amazon, like all those people are on top of it because that's culture in Seattle, Washington.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Who we got next? CP.
These breaks.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who showed love to my Cash App. I'm gonna just go down. A Mary's Day Spa, Young Deuces, Jasmine, Tiffany Sims, Kim Younger, Brittany Harris, Taking the Stage, Xavier Broadnax, and Christine Mays. I appreciate all of you guys. Right now I'm pushing my Africo brand. I did a joke on Kevin on Stage's show where I was explaining that, you know, I reversed it, right? I made a place called Africo, which is a place for Blacks and Latinos in America to go and take everything that we created, everything that we influenced, and we take it and we leave them with whatever they have. And I explained to them that white people would be invited, but then that they might be subject to being oppressed. Right, we might, you know, do different things, you know, similar to what they do to us in America, in Africa. The point is that, you know, we needed a place that's our own. Like, we kind of are a displaced race, and we have never had a root like our for real feet on some roots that we created. And I just wanted to create that with Africa. I put a lot of symbolism in it. I got with a creative director. We worked for some months and created like a whole, like all kind of stuff, like for this world, like uniforms for schools, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a real crest to stand behind, like with like real symbolism. You know, like I really put a lot of thought into it, and I want to continue to put a lot of thought into it. This is something different from comedian CP and Reggie Bo and all of that. Like, this is like, you know, just my attempt to just make like a lot of different things like Black owned and Black created just for us, like all just under this Africa umbrella. So like that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what I'm focusing on, like spending my time trying to do that. So
there it is, man.
And that's on cpworldstore.com.
Yeah, it is. Tish, what you got for the people?
When I tell you they just ran up a bag on the body butter site, like I'm looking at the orders, and I wish I could shout everybody out, but I have about 60 orders, which on average is about $50 a piece. I really appreciate you guys supporting it. I love that you guys are loving it. I love that, you know, you even took the time to thank me about the customer service. It's the little things for me. As far as what I have going on this year, I sit on the board for the She Ready Foundation for foster kids. I think we're getting ready to start workshops about finance and just self-love, just things you wish you had known at 17 that you get, you know, life lessons you get too late in life. I have a scavenger hunt for 100K equity in your company. If anybody would like it, please DM me. I will send that to you. Credit repair. I have all the letters. I just send them to people. The only freedom you have is financial freedom. So if you could set yourself up, start a business. You don't have to do shit with it except for build equity in it. Start a business. I preach that to everybody. I'm on everybody's helmet about that. I'm on everybody's helmet about financial literacy. You don't have to buy a house, but you should know how to buy a house. You should know how to do these things in case you ever want to. They call me the plug. I got information, and I don't charge for information. I don't charge for information. I charge for execution. I am happy to help you further yourself. I wish everybody would. And that's the one thing that I did love about the quarantine. I got to know myself and my work and where I'm going and who I am. And what makes me happy. What brings me, like you were talking about bad energy earlier and getting rid of people. I keep telling people, Noah only took 2. Only 2 people could go. And that's all I have. But it's been a blessing, and thank you.
It is. Want to give a big shout out to obviously the MooreMods. They do an amazing job of making sure everybody's good, putting all the information, all the details for all the guests are in the description. You can find the website that Mateen was talking about. You can find the body butters there. You can find all the handles for Vanessa and CP, obviously. So hit that description. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button. Thank y'all so much for watching. I want to give a big shout out to Emery's Day Spot. Shout out to Young Deuces. Shout out to Taking the Stage. Definitely appreciate you guys. Shout out to the Moore Mob. You know what I'm saying? They're in the building. Scary Squad as well. I love y'all. And of course, a huge shout out to the Rewatch Gang, man. They're going to be watching this in a couple hours, just playing it back and having a good time with it. Soaking up all that positivity. You know what I'm saying? All them good vibes, man. I appreciate y'all every night for tuning in, man. It's been one hell of a show, one hell of a ride, man. We closed it out with a big bang. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow on another episode of Zooming. Well, before I get out of here, make sure you check out More to the Story. New episode dropped tonight. I'm sorry, tonight. And then tomorrow we got a new episode of Wording is Hard. And then on Thursday, we got another episode of Damn Internet You Scary. So make sure you check out.
Shout out to you having currency on Wording is Hard. That's dope as hell.
Hey, man. That's
one of my favorite rappers. I'm jealous. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bro, I got, when I tell you I got some shit on my sleeve, for these next couple weeks for guests on both shows. I'm telling Kev, to have currency on was a dream come true. And quiet as kept, I can't even say quiet as kept. I'm really trying to get Fonte on Zooming with the Homies, because that's another one of my favorite rappers and just favorite people, and he's funny as shit. I think he would be great on here. So, you know, I'm putting it out in the energy, out in the atmosphere, and you know, I'm thinking positive thoughts, but I think we might be able to do it. So we shall see. You know what I'm saying? If anybody knows him personally, tell them check out the show. It's pretty cool. Anyway, check y'all out tomorrow, man. It's been another great show, and y'all be good out there. Peace.
Peace.